for a moment. Watch the shapes begin to fall. Keep your head above the system. Keep your eyes to.
Now remember, no matter what, do not open your eyes.
Can I look now?
Open them.
It's the people we don't know. It's the people we don't know.
So what do you think?
You're sure I can borrow any book I want?
It's why we're here, isn't it?
Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Evans.
You're welcome.
By the way, where are we exactly? I got a little turned around during the drive.
That's not easy to find, is it?
Don't you get lonely out here? I'd straight go crazy.
Oh, remember, you need to call your father. I wouldn't want him to worry. Only it would be best.
Don't worry. I know we're not supposed to do field trips without permission. I won't get you in trouble. Hey, Dad. It's me. Can we move dinner by an hour? I'm at this cool old bookshop. Just stuff for summer reading. Okay, cool. You're the best.
An old bookshop.
Close enough. Besides, he knows how much I love books.
Gabrielle, I hope you know how exceptional you are. Without a doubt, the brightest student I've ever had.
Thank you, Mr. Evans.
Recently, though, I've noticed a change.
Change how?
You've been paying less attention to my teachings and more to a certain boy. Justin.
Justin and I are just friends.
I'm glad to hear it. That said, I would be remiss if I did not share with you rumors that Justin's taken, let's call them liberties with some of your classmates.
Mr. Evans, no offense, but my friends aren't really your concern. Besides, what you're saying about Justin isn't true.
Remember when I taught you, you are the hero of your own story, but still, one wrong step, one wrong influence.
We should probably get going. My dad, he would freak out if I'm late for dinner.
I'm distracting you. There are still so many more books that I know you love. Please, we'll leave soon.
I'm so sorry. I know you prefer it if I keep this off, but it's work. No, it's okay. The work you do is important. Besides, our session is almost ended. Oh, I almost...
Hey.
So, tomorrow makes it a full week since I've gotten to the...
I am finishing up these beautiful knotless braids.
That is significant progress, Margaret.
Get into these parts.
But I feel like there's a however.
Get into these
I
braids.
think it's time for the next step. A whole night away from the bus station? How? I don't think I can do it. Have you heard of EMDR?
Who can guess how many braids I have left?
Sensitization and reprocessing. Margaret, the injury
Let's
that
see.
you suffered when you lost your son is no less severe than if you had been stabbed. And for the past 13 years, you've
Drop some numbers inside the comments. How many braids do you think I have
I think by
left?
revisiting that day, we can remove the guilt you continue to carry. I have to get to work, but I'll consider it, and I would like to do a little bit of research too.
Of course.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Russell, Savannah, this is our colleague Margaret. She'll be helping us find your son.
Brandon Davis is 25 and has been missing for 2 days.
You never believe it by looking at him. All through high school, Brandon was a scrawny little thing. Got bullied every day. But now he's a nurse and a reservist in the Navy.
He must be very proud.
Is there anything you can tell us about his state of mind the last time you saw him?
Oh no, last month he's been different.
Different how?
But you just know that something's wrong.
2.5 days ago, Brandon stopped answering our calls. At first it seemed silly. I mean, Brandon is 25. He can take care of himself.
But then I went to visit and he wasn't there. And his car was missing.
Friends, coworkers?
We called all the ones we know, but no one had any idea where he could be, so we went to the police.
Let me guess, missing 25-year-old black man, not exactly a high priority.
Actually, the detective we spoke with was considerate.
But then it was like he flipped the switch. He stopped returning our calls. That's when I knew something was wrong, something the police didn't want us to know.
Who was the detective assigned to your son's case?
Mark, sure. I'll call you back.
Hey, if you hear about the cold case.
Oh, I'm not here about Annie. I'm here praying you have a damn good explanation for what's going on with the Brandon Davis case.
I see you've met Russell and Savannah. Okay, Brandon was 25 years old. He was reported missing.
I need facts I don't know.
Well, this is Brandon's laptop. The hope was we could use it to track his phone. Unfortunately, we didn't have any luck with that, but there were two things on here that were... It's better if I just show you. I pulled this video off his cloud. Now it's shot from a distance and then zooms in.
Like a stalker. Who is she?
Allison Burkhart, 24 years old, she's paralegal and she's missing too.
Now, who she is to Brandon, this is where things get a little fuzzy. This text was sent from Allison to Brandon's phone.
Stay away. I never ever want to see you again. Did Brandon respond? Any text history?
No, but it could have used some other messenger service that wasn't backed up on the cloud. Point is, this text was sent the same day both Brandon and Allison went missing.
So what? You just assume Brandon must have taken her?
No, I'm actually trying to not make any assumptions. That's why I'm not talking to Brandon or Allison's families. Until I have more information, I don't need either family fanning the flames.
Too late. Is that?
2 days. I have
Robin Burkhart, Allison's mom.
While the police have done nothing. Well, I am done waiting. My daughter Allison has been taken by this man. His name is Brandon Davis. And my daughter does not know him. He has abducted her, and I am calling on the public to please
How you know his name and everything then?
help bring my daughter back home.
Whoever does her hair,
Chevy trucks be ready
Yo.
for adventure.
I'm telling
With
you,
power you can count on.
her styles go
Durability that doesn't
ham.
compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor, and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season.
Why
Current
is it
qualified
looking
Chevy
like that?
lessees can get this 2024 Silverado for
Is it
around
because the
$359
Wi-Fi is
or
on?
get 0% financing on all 2024 Silverado pickups when you...
This high school senior is savoring every last snap on the Shabazz High School field and is changing the narrative of college opportunities for many in his community.
We got smart kids inside the schools that are trying to go somewhere further than this as well.
Mari's headed to Stanford, the Division I university, on a scholarship to live out his academic and football dreams.
Excellence is excellence, and you can do it from anywhere, so it just feels pretty good to be a part of something like that.
MVP is presented by Spectra.
Plug it in too.
Thought we weren't talking.
A young black man and white woman have gone missing. The mother of the woman has gone public, accusing the man of taking her daughter.
You represent the young man who now has a very large bullseye on his back, so time is of the essence.
What are you waiting for?
You. To acknowledge how much you need me. See, this is why I know without a doubt nothing will ever come between us, not even Annie.
And the fact that you are bartering with a young man's life to prove a point is why as soon as I find out the truth about Annie, I have no more use for you.
I take it you think the young man is innocent?
Everyone until proven otherwise?
Oh, I see now why you like him. He looks familiar. Who's your first crush? What's his name? Justin.
I expect you to have something when I get back.
But let me ask you, if this Brandon were white and this young woman black,
Wouldn't matter.
you need to put aside your own personal bias. Assume Brandon is guilty.
I assume nothing. For all I know, she could be a danger to him.
Assume the worst. You'll rarely be disappointed.
Brandon's phone is a dead end. It's off or disabled. Car's a 93 Wrangler, no GPS, no low jack, nothing.
All right, thanks to Allison's mother, we're likely no longer the only ones looking for Brandon now. We need to move fast before some wannabe hero takes justice into their own hands.
We can thank Detective Trent for that.
You think he leaked
I
Brandon's photo to
am from
Allison's
New
mother?
How
York.
did she get it?
I said he didn't do it, and I believe him.
Margaret, you and Don get over to Brandon.
Where are you
See what
from?
clues we can find. Zeke, I need to know everything about Brandon and Allison's last 24 hours before they went missing. What stores each went to, what they ate, who they hugged, everything.
Think Brandon took her?
As far as I'm concerned, we look at both of them as suspects and both of them as victims. What we know is that both cases are connected. If we find one, we're likely to find the other. Z, Trina's gonna give us access to Brandon's laptop. Maybe you can find something the DCPD missed. I need you to call Paula, try to get me on the air. Right now, the narrative out is that Brandon is the kidnapper. We need to change that now. In the meantime, I need to talk to Allison's mother. If we want Brandon home safe, she needs to put out the fire she started.
There's no sign of a struggle. Empty hangers, missing shoes, missing toiletries. Brandon planned to leave, and judging by what he took, it's likely he only meant to be gone for a few days. You find something?
No, just remembering. Okay, so he was planning a trip doesn't mean something didn't happen to him.
I agree. Nothing here speaks to him being a threat. His minimalist approach does speak to a rather lonely life, though.
The minute he gets out, he had PTSD. People are going to think he snapped. Decided to kidnap himself a pretty woman.
Or they'll think that his seeking therapy is a sign of hope.
Is that what you're hoping Taylor will think about you?
When you called me, I believed it was about an update on my daughter.
I know. Please just hear her out.
I'll be speaking to your superiors about being removed from Allison's case.
We're trying to help your daughter, even though you put an innocent young man's life in danger.
How dare you? I haven't done anything that any decent mother wouldn't have done.
And what about Brandon's mother? Have you considered how she's feeling? Not only does she believe in her son's innocence, she fears he might be missing or in danger. I want to help you both.
All I know is that my daughter texted that man, Brandon, and told him to leave her alone. Now, I know my daughter. She has never once mentioned this Brandon. She did not know him.
Except her texting him suggests otherwise.
Fine. Maybe they knew each other in passing, but the text clearly shows she wanted nothing to do with him. Allison is in a long-term relationship with a wonderful, wonderful man.
You mean Robert Franklin, the hedge fund manager? Let me help you, Veronica. I can take your daughter on as a client, work with the DCPD to find her, give me access to her apartment, her laptop, and her friends, and I promise you, I will bring her home.
No, Brandon's family came to you first. You wouldn't prioritize my daughter, and we both know it. I'm not going to help you dig up dirt on Allison to try and exonerate the man who took her.
Allison's mom won't help us because, and I quote, she doesn't want us digging up dirt on her daughter. Translation?
There's dirt to be found.
Zig, I want you to dig deep on Allison and do not stop until you get gold. Don tracked down Allison's boyfriend, Robert Franklin. Mom used wonderful twice, unsolicited.
I don't trust that.
Exactly. She's trying too hard. And considering neither Robert nor Allison have posted photos of each other on their socials, something's fishy. Anything at Brandon's to give us any clue as to where he could have gone?
No, just that it seemed planned.
Good news. Paul can get you on the air to tell Brandon's side of the story. Bad news is it's in 11 minutes.
That's been more than I need. Paula, let me be clear. I want Allison Burkhart home and safe. But I want to also remind America we have a missing hero out there. A nurse and a reservist. Brandon Davis has done nothing but serve his fellow man, giving this country his best, and now we all need to return the favor and assume the best about him. We need to help bring him home.
I couldn't agree more. Gabby, hold on. My producers are telling me we have an additional guest joining us. I'm just getting caught up to speed, but it's a bit of a surprise.
This isn't good. I can feel it.
Joining us is Harwell Justice, the host of the popular and controversial podcast, Worldwide Justice. Harwell, welcome to the show.
Paula, thank you for having me. Now, as much as I enjoy listening to Miss Mosley, it is important to remember that her background is in PR. So what you just heard is well-crafted spin. The truth is that a beautiful young woman has been taken by a perhaps once heroic, now dangerous young man.
Dangerous? Brandon Davis is a nurse. He saves lives. He doesn't take them.
Sure about that, Miss Mosley? Thanks to a loyal listener, I have an exclusive that we've just confirmed. On the day in question, Brandon Davis made a purchase at a military supply store in Bethesda. Do you want to know what he bought? A rope and a knife.
We're supposed to take your word for it?
We have video proof. So what do you have to say to that, Miss Mosley?
Well, if you want my 2 cents on interest rates, we got options.
92 cents. This one's priced to sell. My 2 cents? My 2 cents?
My 2 cents.
My 2 cents? My 2 cents? Here's my 2 cents. I'm planning for the future. Interest plus interest equals more interest. Come on, you can do that.
Hi, Joan. Perfect timing. I have a few questions.
Of course. Let's look at your plan.
When you're a small business owner, your to-do list can be a lot.
Super helpful.
What are invoices?
Progressive makes it easy to see if you can save money with a commercial auto quote online, so you can get back to all your other to-dos.
Absolutely not.
Get a quote at progressivecommercial.com.
Are the animals still worked up?
Yes, I'm kind of really spooked.
He says we're trapped.
Who says?
The man in my head.
We're terrified. Terrified's a pretty good place to start.
Hello?
How y'all guys doing today?
What the hell just happened? How is Hartwell Justice, a two-bit provocateur, one step ahead of us?
Earlier this week, Brandon took out $300 cash. That's what he used to pay the supplies. Look, I am good, but no one can track cash, at least not from behind a computer.
So it's true. He bought a rope and a knife.
I spoke with the store's owner. Brandon purchased rope and a knife just 2 hours before Allison went missing.
Look, I know this looks bad, but is it possible that it's merely a coincidence?
It doesn't matter. The court of social media public opinion has spoken. Gabby Harwell's fear-mongering has gone mainstream. People are calling for Brandon to be shot on sight.
And some vigilante is going to do just that. We have to find him first.
There must be something we can do to shut Harwell up.
Yeah, by finding the truth. Zeke, Lacey, keep digging into Allison's past. If she as much as got a school detention, I want to know about it.
I want to talk to Brandon's mother again, alone this time. I feel like she was holding out.
Don, where are we with the boyfriend?
Finally got a lock on him.
Great. Text me the address. I'll meet you there.
Appreciate it.
Weird. I wouldn't have taken you for the food truck type.
Gabby Mosley. New York? Or associate? You don't seem surprised to see us, Robert.
Well, Allison's mother called and warned me that you guys would show up eventually. You know, I don't share her reticence. The more eyes looking for Allison, the better. How can I help?
For a man whose girlfriend is missing, he seems remarkably calm.
You should have seen me this morning. We're tearing my place apart, and frankly, calling all of our friends wasn't helping either.
Had any of the friends seen or heard from her?
Nothing. Not a word.
How did you and Allison meet?
Oh, Veronica introduced us a couple of years ago. Friend of the family.
When did you break up? Allison stopped posting pictures of you a month ago.
Well, I hate to poke holes in your investigative skills, but Allison and I have never been better.
What about Brandon? You ever meet him before? Seen him around?
Nope. If I had, don't you think I would have mentioned it?
I guess so. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming back in. Anything to find rest on? Savannah, earlier when you said that Brandon was acting differently, your body tensed up. You got shifty and anxious. There's something that you're not telling us is in there. And please don't lie, because I'll know. And every second that we're wasting in here, I'm not out there looking for your son. The difference was, he was happy. I think he was in love. Okay. I mean, well, then why didn't you tell us? Oh, it's Allison, isn't it?
Brandon never told me who she was, but he was constantly asking me things like if I thought opposites attract or how I'd feel if he brought home someone who wasn't black.
And you feel guilty about how you responded.
I told him I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping he'd bring home a black wife. You have to understand, our men get so much thrown at them just for being. And as a mother, all I want is for my son to have the best love and support. And for me, that's a woman who inherently understands why Brandon has to brace himself before he walks into certain situations. It's a woman who already knows to say, I've got you, you're a king, before he enters those spaces. A woman who immediately understands when the world has made her black man wary without him having to explain why.
So you felt like you couldn't tell us when you suspected that he and Allison were in a relationship?
I had no proof. And I knew this would happen. I knew that the minute the world found out about the both of them, that everyone would assume that my beautiful boy had done something to this white woman and not just see them both as victims. Have you seen the news? Nobody cares about Brandon anymore. The only victim in America's eyes right now is Allison.
The hedge fund boyfriend is a lioness.
Allison's a high school deviant.
Brandon and Allison are a couple.
Okay. Zeke and Lacey first, go.
Turns out your hunch about Allison was spot on. Her parents paid off the right people, but the unofficial word is she got expelled in the 11th grade.
Expelled for what?
Bringing a loaded gun to school and threatening 3 witnesses.
Why'd she do it?
Doesn't matter. If the situation were reversed and Harwell Justice found out Brandon brought a loaded gun to school, then...
We are not Harwell. We deal with facts. Why the gun?
According to sealed transcripts, Allison claimed she was being bullied.
No, Brandon was also bullied in school. That's something they have in common.
A lack of corroborations is also apparently something they have in common. Nobody can corroborate their relationship. All we have to go on is a mom's strong intuition.
Margaret's right. I've talked to at least 20 of Allison's friends. They're all sipping the Robert Kool-Aid, saying how lucky Allison was and how she would never leave him.
Well, I put a tracker in Robert's car, so whatever he's up to, we'll find out sooner rather than later.
The sooner the better. Online chatter is getting worse. Brandon's in real danger.
See, cross-reference Allison's friends on her social with Robert.
What are we looking for?
I got it. Almost all of them, 91% mutual friends.
No wonder everyone's part of the Robert fan club. Lacey, start calling all of the friends exclusive to Allison. Find one who will talk.
Hold on. That leave me alone text from Allison and Brandon the day they went missing. When was that sent?
6:46 p.m. Why?
This is Allison's last post from that same day. Look at the time on the clock behind it.
7:13 p.m. Just flying off from my 3-mile swim. How can she swim and text at the same time?
She can, which means someone else sent
Your
it.
guesses would be motivated to get Brandon to leave Allison alone.
For a minute, I want another crack at that bastard.
Got it. I got this one.
Pretending to be someone else's electronic transmission. That's identity theft.
Then there's the actual crime of accessing the phone without permission. That carries up to a 1-year sentence. Unless, of course, it's determined to be part of a hate crime.
Whoa, hate crime. It was just one damn text. I didn't even know Brandon was black until later.
Oh. So you did send that text?
Look, it was stupid, okay? I was jealous. We had been good for 2 years, and then all of a sudden she comes and asks for a break. She said that she met somebody else.
And that was Brandon.
Yeah. They met in some rock climbing class. She said it was love at first sight.
So you hacked her phone.
I went down to the rec center to talk to her that evening, but she didn't even want to do that. So yeah, while she was swimming, I tried to make Brandon go away. But it was just a text.
Where are Brandon and Allison now?
I don't know. I swear. Look, what I did was for her own good. She was throwing her life away for some guy. I had to save her.
Mr. Evans, please. I'd really like to go home now.
Remember all the conversations we've had this past year? All that we shared. Our love for literature. My lonely childhood, not too dissimilar to yours. I was there for you. Remember? Even as your father abandoned you.
What are you talking about? I want to go home.
don't understand why you continue to stand here and deny it. Take out your notebook.
Oh.
Take it out. Now. Yes. See, I saw it when you were in class. AG. Hugh Evans.
AG is not you. That's my best friend. Hillary Edwards. She sits next to me.
No. We're connected. We're family.
Mr. Evans, please. You're a wonderful teacher. You brought my mind so much, but we are not family. Now, please. I want to come home.
Gabrielle, remember the quote that I taught you from Sartre? It essentially sums up to, we are our choices. I cannot allow you to make the wrong choice. This is for your own good.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. I am finishing up some knotless braids. If you like what you see, subscribe to my channel so you can see more natural hair content.
Introducing Allison's Wax.
And if you have any questions about what you're seeing, you could drop them inside the comments. I hope you guys can hear me clear. I know the TV is a little loud. I'm trying to speak into the mic.
Doctors have been prescribing Otezla.
Ooh, I have a question for my client. Client question.
Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea.
So,
Some people take new
what is
for weight loss.
something that draws you to coming here at my salon?
I think it's just your hospitality.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Client speak. Hold on. Let's turn down the volume a little bit.
No plane ticket to neither of their names. Same for train tickets
All right.
and bus
Is
tickets.
it even going down? No.
Okay, it's been over 3 days for Brandon and Alice.
But can you guys hear her? Okay, so I asked
Repeatedly.
her. Do you mind them knowing your name?
I prefer not.
Okay, so I asked her what is something that draws her into coming to my salon. And
It's definitely your hospitality. I think before I was so used to like going to braiders and like I would feel uncomfortable, but like I think it's been like close to a year coming to her, and the first time that I came, like she was so like comforting and inviting, and actually like if I didn't like something, she like, no, like I'll change it, like, oh, how do you like this? Like she wanted to make sure that like I left satisfied. So it was like to a point where like I felt comfortable even like bringing my sister here, and like I'm usually a type of person who's like, okay, like I'm never consistent with like a braider or a hairstylist, but after like booking with her and like getting to know her more, like she's definitely like just my braider and my hairstylist. Yeah.
y'all heard how she's stuck.
I am
She's
stuck
with me. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you for coming so much.
And I'm gonna share something. I'm a little crazy. So if my clients can keep up with me, that's amazing because I'm a lot. I have a big energy. Sometimes. You agree?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was like so into the show. Huh?
I said I'm a lot sometimes. Like I have a big energy, so.
Oh, but I think that's what like
I'm so sorry.
invite people in though. Like it definitely cracks open like the people that are like shy and everything like that.
Thank you.
For Brandon and Allison. Sit down.
Hey, let's get back into these braids. I'm almost
I'm
done.
here to bring home your children. Allison texted this photo to a friend the day she met Brandon. The simple caption, I found my person. They kept their relationship hidden from you out of fear. And because of that, it cost us precious time in finding him. So we need your help.
We know Brandon and Allison were headed on a 2-day romantic camping trip, but We're almost at 4 days with no contact from them, so
that means something is wrong.
Can any of you think of anywhere of special significance that your children could have gone?
Vista Array. It has to be. It's the vista where Allison's father proposed to me.
Okay, remember what we're looking for. Normally Brandon, we're trying to signal with the fire. This week's rain has made that next to impossible, so look out for other markers. Rocks piled together, shoulder tied to trees. Yeah?
I found something.
Hey, come on, this way. Hold on. Listen. This way. This way. Here we go. Brandon. Brandon, can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me?
We need a chopper and immediate evac.
Brandon, talk to me. What happened?
She fell. She lay on a branch that punched her down the wall.
Okay. We're gonna need to move her. Are you ready?
No, you can't.
What is that?
Blood transfusion.
Any device IV. Walking blood bank. Brandon's blood is what's keeping Allison alive.
And look how they were going after this boy, talking about he took her.
Molly leaving was one thing, but then I thought Mom's meat bones might keep us stuck on the couch. No way. If you have postmenopausal
And then we're gonna curl the ends and dip and put mousse and put some oils and all that good stuff. And then the favorite part, take pictures.
I heard her say to Evenity she's taking Built's new bone. Built's new bone!
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Building new bone? We dig it.
On stronger bones, ask your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
Allison's surgeon says she's awake, but only because Brandon gave her nearly 20% of his own blood.
She's gonna be okay too, though, right?
Odds on great. Mr. and Mrs. Davis? Our son was a very brave man. He's in recovery. There's no organ failure. Brandon's gonna be okay.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
Looking a little touched, a little crazy.
Thank you so much for seeing.
I'm trying my best not to look. I'm not gonna look.
Welcome home.
Don't look yet. Don't look yet. You're almost there.
Yeah.
You waited this long.
I
You might as well
know.
just go for the stretch.
Sorry to interrupt. I just stopped by to let you know we did track down the officer to give Veronica Brandon's photo and name. You didn't, trying to help the He's making a public statement of apology, Brandon.
Girls on the road.
Portia.
Before I do that, let me oil your scalp.
On the job. Gary, you got some?
Yes, sir.
Is this spray?
Wild grown. This is some hair oil.
So, I found what you're looking for on the cold case. Do you have time now?
Can I call you later? I need to help out a friend. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to follow my fingers. By offering bilateral stimulation, it will allow the brain to focus solely on the memories and not the associated trauma. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Let's begin.
Tilt your head
We
forward
are
a little
going to
bit.
the bus station.
Oh, down.
To the day Jimmy went missing. What feeling does his memory give you? Shame. And what instead do you prefer to feel? Like a good mother. We were on our way to the Baltimore Automotive Museum. Jamie loved innovation. He begged me to take the bus. He thought riding buses was magical, like riding a dinosaur. I only looked away for like 10 seconds. Just enough time to answer a question in the crossword. It's okay, keep going. Oh my God. I deserve this. I'm a horrible mother. I deserve this. No. You are human. Guilt and pain will not bring back your son. It's okay. I need you
Slick
to
up
sit
these
back
edges.
and leave the bus station. I need you to leave all your guilt behind. I'm sorry, I can't leave. I can't. I have to keep looking. You can't leave.
Hi, Mommy. Are you leaving?
No, don't. I will never, ever leave you. But you know what? I have to forgive myself. Because I looked away. And I shouldn't have. But I did. Can you forgive me?
I love you, Mommy.
Are you okay? Honestly, no. I mean, I know it's not the end of the bus station for me, but still. You took a step forward. Thank you for being here for me. You're welcome. Now, come on. You know, I was thinking about getting a ride share and going to see Taylor. Right. Let's see you tomorrow. Gabby, you're always the one that shows up for everyone. And I just want you to know that if and when you need someone, then we'll be there for you.
Will they? They won't? No. They won't be there for me?
That's a question to ask. Will they or will they not?
Will they not? For this season 2?
Huh?
For this season 2?
No, not yet. That's what I'm saying. There's like at least 2 more things that didn't happen yet that needs to happen before season 2.
Oh God.
Because the news I've got isn't so good.
Oh God.
Sorry, Gabby. Henry Lopez is dead.
Let me guess. 21 years ago, during the time I was taken,
2 years ago, March 23rd.
No, you're mistaken.
Gabby, I double checked. And he died in a car accident. He was killed by a drunk driver who died at the scene. Also, there is no record of her ever being kidnapped or reported missing as a child. The only other thing on her record is that she spent some time in a mental health facility in late 2001, early 2002.
So you're saying Sarah is telling me the truth?
Oh.
See?
Gabby, what did you just say? Sir is telling the truth?
Oh my! Of course not. It's something he told me when he took me. Look, I gotta go.
Oh my gosh. She put her foot in her mouth.
You are home. This is where we will complete your education. Gabrielle, listen to me. You must trust me. You're confused. You and I, we want the same thing, to be a family. Until then, I am your teacher. You are the student. I'll finish with the locks and then we'll have dinner. And from now on, call me sir.
Jim's so done.
It's been 2 days. You cannot just leave me without food. I see. You found out the truth about Annie, I told you.
Her parents had her committed. That's why she didn't show up at my window until that day. After you let her go, somehow, you convinced them that she was crazy.
Wow.
And making things up.
The place they sent her was better than she deserved.
You destroyed her life.
That day she returned, I told her that if she ever came back, I would ensure that her parents locked her away for good this time. Needless to say, the threat worked. She stayed away. Annie chose to protect herself over you.
You made her crazy. Just like you made me into a kidnapper. That is what you do. You turn people into you.
Gabrielle.
No, I am done with your lies. I am done with your manipulations. You have cost me everything. And while everyone around me has been healing, I let you drag me into hell. All I was holding on to was a chance to avenge Annie. And now there is nothing to avenge. I should have buried you the day I found you.
Gabrielle. Gabrielle. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's me.
Oh my god,
I
no!
need you to come over.
No! Oh my gosh, stop.
So don't, sir.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. What episode is this? Oh, I can't breathe. And this is only episode 12. I can't.
So see, I don't know how many episodes season 1 has. I feel like it's 13. I don't know. At first I thought it was 10, but I don't know.
I just want to know what
13, 14, 15. Because there's a couple, like I said, there's a couple of things that didn't happen yet.
Oh my gosh, I just want you to tell me so I'm prepared. Like, I can't.
You're almost done, so I can. Are you gonna go home and watch it?
Well, yes.
So no, then I'm not telling
I like
you.
the spoilers, please. If not, I'm going to search it up myself.
No, do not.
I can't. Can you just tell me?
No. This is too good to spoil it.
Yes, it is. You can tell me. It's okay. Please tell me. I can't. This is too much.
For justice with unbandaged eyes would be oppression.
Oh my gosh.
In disguise.
Do they find out?
Thank you.
Do they
Thank
find
you all
out?
for joining us on the
Possibly.
final day of
Oh my
school.
gosh.
As J.R.R. Tolkien once said, all we
I'm
have
gonna
to
just
decide is
Google
what
it.
to
I
do with the time
can't.
that is given to us.
Do not
Today, you
spoil
decide to dedicate
it.
your
Oh my
time to the
gosh.
best
It's not the
brightest
same
things
than
school
just
has to
waiting
offer.
to see what
Certainly
happens.
can't disappoint. Please enjoy some refreshments.
The anticipation is what makes it so good.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't like that.
Sorry you missed another presentation.
I get it. You work sorry. It's okay.
I'm so sorry, baby girl. I got stuck on the job.
Okay, Dad, you're here now.
Mr. Mosley, you missed an amazing performance by your daughter.
Just no. Get to the door. Tell him. Oh, I can't. Open the door.
God, you're spastic. What's this about, sir? Gabby? Gabby, you shaking? Someone find something? What?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, I can't breathe. He knows she's in the basement. Go downstairs to see him. I can't. Look around. See this man. Where is he? Don't hide now. There's not much to hide from.
What the love of love?
I remember you.
I remember you.
You're the one who followed me that day. You found me for Gabrielle.
And it makes sense that she would tell him, because he won't say her secret. But she had to tell someone. Oh God, this is too much. No, he needs to go outside. Like, I get it.
Okay, so I think it's 2 more episodes. This one and 1 more.
What is that? Who's that? Whose house is that? Whose house is that?
That's his block.
Oh.
Where are you? Here you are.
Go outside and help. Go outside and help.
Hey! You can hear me? Come this way. Hey!
Close the door.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Girl, you could have waited a little bit before you passed out. You just got right there and then just like.
No, you don't get to look at me like that.
You don't get to talk right now.
When your father died, you came to me. You came to me, broken and desperate. You said you had to find Sir and make him pay. You told me that piece of crap down there is why you didn't have enough time with your father. That you've been trying to track him. That you came close a few times but couldn't catch him. Say it back to me so I know we're on the same page.
John.
Say it back.
Yes, 9 months ago I came to you for help. You found Sir and lured him into the farmhouse in Virginia where I was waiting. But you never asked me what I did with Sir after you found him.
I thought you were going to turn him in. But when you didn't, I assumed you did what any of us might do if we didn't basically for their own personal devil, killing him.
And that would be more palatable to you?
I understand. Putting a bullet in his head for all the hurt he caused you, but kidnapping him, putting him in a cage, torturing him, becoming the exact monster we hunt every day! Every day. That is... You know caged in the ground. Gabby, you know what they did to me, that you would do the same thing. My father died.
Oh my gosh. Smokey, you can't use that excuse.
Something in me broke. I know it was wrong to chain him up and keep him down. Then I know that. Wasn't it right, Mom? Why did you call me? I need for this to be over.
Cause you were made for me.
Because you want me to do what you should have done, what you still can't do. But I won't. I won't. Because I'm not the same person I was a year ago. The one who would have done it and asked no questions. I'm different, better because of you. Because of M&A. Now I realize it was all fake.
No.
Don't let my mistakes destroy your progress, your growth. Right? You are different. It's Zeke.
Clearly there's an emergency.
She was just running down your street?
I think somebody was chasing her.
Okay. I'm Gabby Mosley. This is Zeke. You're safe now, I promise.
Give me this up, please.
What is your name?
I don't remember. Do you know what happened to you? Evil lizard. He took me on this mission.
A lizard kidnapped you and held you captive on a spaceship?
They take your photo. I might be able to identify you.
Have you been drinking?
He drugged me. That I remember.
We're gonna need to get you to the hospital. Yeah, I don't know what you've been given.
Is your name Aisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Aisha. Aisha Carter. On your social media page. Looks like you stopped posting 2 months ago. That must have been when you were kidnapped.
That's my friends. He's holding them hostage. I left them there.
Aisha, calm down. Aisha.
When you want something, you pursue it. And with vitiligo, the pursuit for your pigment is just the same. It's time you found a proven choice to help restore what's yours. Oxalura is the first and only FDA-approved prescription treatment for non-segmental vitiligo, proven to help repigment skin over time, restoring what's yours. It really is possible with a steroid-free cream that you can apply yourself.
Oxalura can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB or hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and low blood cell counts occur with Oxalura. In people taking JAK inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effects were acne and itching where applied.
Repigmentation is possible. Ask your dermatologist today about starting or refilling Oxalura. Pursue it.
You come to kill me.
Little warm.
That's why Gabrielle called
Feels
me.
hot.
Isn't it? Gabrielle loves me, executioner. That's why she called you. Because she can't do it herself. I know she's considerate. She always realizes how much she needs me. She needs me to be her partner, to help her solve your cases, because you and the others aren't smart enough. Your clients would never be found if it weren't for me. Isn't that ironic, executioner? It's a big bad wolf But Mosley and Associates is their savior.
Do we know anything about Aisha or her friends?
Zeke found a few things online. Lacey's back at the ranch piecing together a profile, and Trent's looking up missing cases.
What about Don?
He's taking the day off. It's Zeke. Apparently, Aisha has a criminal record. He wants us to call him.
Aisha's seizure was the result of a minor drug overdose. High amounts of the anesthetic sodium thiopental was found in her system.
Oh, explains the amnesia.
Paranoid delusions can also be a side effect. I want to believe Aisha's story, but the fact of the matter is, it's not uncommon for young people like her to end up here after a night of fun turns into an overdose.
Aisha, this is Margaret. She helped me find missing people.
Where is he? The guy that saved me.
Hey, Aisha. How you feeling?
Exciting.
What is she saying? I don't know. It sounds like gibberish.
I remember some things. A little. My friends' names. They're Estrella. No. Yes, it's other one. I don't know what happened to her. He was as wiggly with full arms. Silver baby and the other two. But I hope she was finished. I never found crazy, but it's true.
Aisha Carter, 23 years old, currently getting some prison back. The last 2 years was working technically in discovery. We're working
What was the outcome of Aisha's death?
Aisha was the first time it was found that the Wait, that's the coworker that Aisha fought with him, right?
Well, clearly they're still friends after the altercation.
So Aisha had friends, but no one reported her missing. And where is the aunt?
Maybe Aisha wasn't missing. Maybe the drugs have her confused.
No. We believe Aisha until there is concrete reason not to. Aisha still has 2 friends missing and in danger. We need to move fast. Now that Aisha escaped, the kidnapper knows she is able to ID him. He will get rid of the friends and make a run for it.
I'll have the DCPD keep trying to ID the 2 friends.
I'll take Aisha's anger management counselor. Maybe she can fill in the blanks where Aisha can't. Margaret, Don, Aisha's apartment. Lacey, talk to Aisha's friends, especially the ones she fought with. May I have a word with you?
No.
So is everything okay? Is it Ethan?
Don't want to talk about it. Let's just get to Space Girl's place.
So you're like a law student / vigilante? So badass.
Thanks. Now about Aisha Carter.
I'm disturbed. Aisha's been missing all this time and nobody knew. Is she okay? She's on the mend. Miss Allen, we need your help. As her anger management counselor, did Aisha mention anyone she was having issues with? A lot of people. When she feels things deeply.
Wait, actually, Aisha did seem super depressed when I saw her in the break room that morning.
Okay, was it family drama